You know, once in a while I do a video that goes absolutely crazy. And the one I did yesterday is one of those videos. It's actually, at time of recording, nearly 200,000 views. Incredible. You can see from the thumbnail what the subject was about. So, you know, can you blame people? Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're well, thank you for joining me. Now, this video detailed an interview which I saw on the Richard Vogue's channel with regard to things like the word reset and capitalism and all this sort of thing, and a move from one system of capitalism through to another. It was a very detailed explanation and really said about where we are heading if we don't do something to try and prevent it from happening. And it also talks about all of the people all over the place which are in quite cosy positions of power and companies and all the rest of it. It really is quite frightening what has been going on under our noses for the better part of the last 50 or 60 years. On my X account, I've put a link to a documentary on there, which I suggest everybody, and I mean everybody, goes and sees. So hop across to X, give me a follow on there and go and have a look at the documentary. It'll be quite obvious. It's to do with a guy with bald head and glasses. So yeah, you'll know which one it is. And it's the first part of a documentary series where this person wants to expose everything. Now what I did, I tried a little experiment yesterday. Now, the whole thing with this is awareness. As many people as possible need to be aware of what's going on, and then you stand half a chance of maybe doing something about it. Well, I spoke to my eldest son yesterday, and because he looks into all this kind of stuff as well, and I said to him, have you thought about, you know, what's really going on in the world? Where we're headed? And I mentioned 2030 specifically, and we talked about it, and I mentioned this idea of a one world government, and he said, well, surely that's not a bad thing, is it? Well, I thought about it and I said, well, from the point of view, there wouldn't be anybody to argue or have wars with each other. Maybe not, but what else comes with it? What else are we expected to do? What else are we expected to behave like, you know? And I educated him as to what could possibly happen and where this could possibly lead. And he was very much like, oh shit. So, you know, that simple awareness, that conversation took 2 or 3 minutes. Anybody that's aware of what is going on, awake or whatever you want to call it, I suggest if you've got offspring, just have a little word with them if they're old enough to understand and say, look, do you know this? Go and have a look at this guy. He explains it. And then that's how it starts. After all, it's the next generation which has got to deal with all this, isn't it? And you look at the, you know, mind-numbing, brainwashing nonsense that's happened on their side. Maybe we can do the same. Awareness, that's the key. Let me know what you think. Have a look at these videos, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Toodaloo.